What's up, everybody? It's Coach Chair. Let's hit you with another coaching video here. This video is called Where Do I Stand? This is a big thing for my young rookie players is where do I stand before the play? Where do I start? In baseball, we call this proper positioning. But because it's just like a beginner video, I'm going to call it Where Do I Stand? All right, so let's get me out of the way. And let's look here and get some runners, some players out here. Now, here we go. We have our catcher, our pitcher, our first base, our second base, our third base, our shortstop, left field, center right field, and right field. Depending on the age group, sometimes you'll only have a center field, left field, and right field. In the younger ages, we'll get 4 outfielders in there. All right. So this is where I always see girls stand. All right. I tell them you're playing second, and they're like, oh, then I'm going to play second. And they stand on second. And I'm playing third, so I stand on third. I'm playing first, so I stand on first. But after this video, I hope that you'll understand why that's not actually where we stand, okay? So we're just going to focus right now on the infield, okay? And I want to talk about this term called range. And you got to know this term. It's not used like said a lot, but as a coach, we want our players to know about range. So I'm trying to get myself out of the way. So we've moved everybody out of the way, and let's just talk to our shortstop right now. If I hit a ball, or a girl hits a ball to my shortstop, should she be able to get this ball right to her? Absolutely, yes. Please, if you don't get that, ooh. All right. How about this ball? Could you maybe lean to your left or one step to your left and get that? Absolutely. 100%. I think you should. Okay. What if I hit a ball way over here? Okay. That would be about 6, 7, 8 steps to get there, depending on how old you are and how long your steps are. That's a pretty far distance to go, especially when they're hitting balls pretty fast. All right. I would say probably not going to get that. Or as we say, it's out of your range. All right. It's that word. All right. This is in your range, your ability to react and get to a ball in time. All right. How about this ball? Ooh. I still think realistically, if they're hitting that ball hard, you can't get that ball. All right. Now, maybe a Major League Baseball player with good technique and expert high-level, like elite athlete training, maybe can get to that ball with a diving glove, but not realistic to say that's in your range. How about a ball here? That's going to need 2, maybe 3 steps. I think you could get that. Easy? No. Definitely a great play. If you get that ball, probably the crowd's gonna be like, "Ooh!" and everyone's gonna clap for you. Okay, it's getting pretty far from you. All right, how about this ball over here? All right, right away that's too far. That is out of your range. All right, another ball, still out of your range. How about here? Right? Yeah, you can get that. Right? Because you have range to one side, you also have range to the other side. So let's just put a little circle there. All right. Here's your range. All right. You have the ability to move to the side. You can move forwards. You can move backwards. Some may argue you have way more range forwards and you have less range backwards. But just artistically, I thought it was pretty to keep the circle like this. Okay. So this is the word range. So let's bring everybody back. All right, everybody, welcome back. And let's see, here's the shortstop's range. We just talked about that, but everybody has a range on the field. Okay, here's third base's range and seconds and pitchers and first base. Everybody has a range, right? They can reach to the left or to the right a couple steps. Okay, and we'll talk about the outfielders later. Now, you notice our girl at third, half of her range is wasted because that's the foul line and that's out of bounds, right? So what use is that? And this is what happens is when the girls just stand on third base, they're like, well, coach said I'm playing third, and we say move over. The reason we're saying move over is because your range is wasted out of bounds. You have this way, but we could make use of this range. How about on the other side, on first base? Lots of first base girls just camp on first base. Like, I'm just going to hang out here. But you're wasting your range. So let's squeeze them in. Let's bring them in towards the middle of the field. There we go. And now we're not wasting our range out of bounds. Now, some of my really awesome athletes right now are yelling at me, but what about this? Would you consider this wasted? Yeah. And not only would I consider it wasted, as a batter, that's a great spot to hit the ball. Right? When they're this close, right? Who gets that ball? Now, there's rules for high-level coaching that I would tell you, that's third base's ball. But at this level, we're just learning where to stand. Third base is going to look at shortstop. Oh, I thought you were getting that. And shortstop's going to be like, I thought you were going to get. I didn't want to bump my head into you. So that's actually going to cause more problems. All right, so let's move our shortstop over. See, that wasn't hard. Okay, so now this looks a lot better. Nobody's wasted out of bounds. Nobody's wasted in their range in between. All right, and we should be good to go, right? What if a ball gets hit right here? And that's within the pitcher's range. Would we expect the pitcher to get that? I would think so. Well, like, maybe it goes through. Maybe she slows it down, okay? But the reality is that pitcher usually is a really good athlete, all right? And she's going to get that ball, which means that anyone behind her range is kind of wasted. All right, well, there's the odd time and different arguments for standing there, but at this basic level, that pitcher, she should be getting that ball. All right, so anybody back here is wasted. In fact, an entire girl is wasted. This girl is standing on second, and she's like, I was told to play second. Well, the coach is like, move over. And you're like, well, why? You told me to play second. And the reason is because you're wasted. So let's move you over. Okay. In fact, this brings me like another term you'll often hear, look for the gaps. Well, here's a big gap. Look at this hole, right? If I'm the hitter, that's an easy hit. Not even a hard hit, and I'm probably getting a double here. Okay. So let's move her over and see how we cover the field more. Nobody's wasted out here. She's here. She's here. And nobody's wasted up the middle. All right. This is helping us to understand, where do I stand? All right. Does that look good? Okay. There's one little thing I got to teach you. All right. What if there's a runner on first? Okay. Where's that runner going to go if there's a hit? Well, she has this, what we call a baseline or base path to second. And she's not only supposed to run that way, she has to, and is given the first dibs over this ground. And so right now, if she runs, she's going to boom, bang into first base defender. All right. And I actually tell my runners to hit her. Not like a football player, but like bump into her. And the umpire will say, time, you get to go to first, because you have a right of way, as we say in driving. You have the right of way to be able to get to your base safely without being collided with. The defenders have to look out for the runner. Okay, so this is a bad place to stand. So some girls like to back up. Okay, and look, she's no longer on the base path. Okay, she's going to run. Perfect. She doesn't hit her. But here's the problem with where she chose to stand. Let's get a ball hit towards her. And here comes the ball. And you're trying to track this ball, and then woof, this girl crosses in front of you. And that momentarily blocks your view. Okay, when I think about how much focus it takes to watch a bouncing ball, okay, and then all of a sudden, whoa, this girl runs in front of you. That makes it really hard to get a ball. Okay, remember, she's not going to actually stop there. She's going to run past you, but that's going to throw off your focus. So what I recommend is come ahead of the first base line so that when that ball comes, that girl can run to second all she wants, all right, and she's not going to throw off. Now, you can field it, you could throw it to second, okay, or you can run it and touch your first base here. All right, that makes sense? Beautiful. Let's zoom out and let's include our outfielders now, all right? This is where I normally see my outfielders go. Left field goes right to the line. Right field goes right to the line. But remember that word range. Let's draw in their range. We got wasted range. Okay, so we know what to do with that. Bring them in now. Okay, now here's the cool thing I'm going to teach you is that when the ball is hit, right, you got, let's say, half a second. Maybe this is a full second for the ball to get here. And maybe by the time it gets out here, you have about 2 seconds. Okay? That longer time, more seconds, means you can actually, as soon as it's hit, you can start running and reacting sooner. So we actually say that the farther you are from the ball, the bigger your range gets. The closer, the smaller your range is because you have less reaction time. So let's go ahead and make the range bigger. So here our outfielders have a nice big range, okay? And now you can see, now that I've made the range bigger, still wasted. So we can actually move them even more, all right? I hope that makes sense, all right? So where do I stand? Well, you're paying attention to your range, the person playing next to you, their range. You're seeing where everybody else is, and you're making sure your range is not out of bounds, all right? That's where I stand. All right. I hope that helps. Now once you learn that and become comfortable with that, now is when you can get real fun. Okay. And we're not going to get into this video, but I want to kind of whet your taste buds, your appetite on this one. All right. If a girl constantly is hitting it into the same spot every time, you say, "Coach told me I have to stand here." But this is when a high-level team can be like, let's move this girl and put her range right in the middle. If the girl's going to hit the same spot every single time, and spoiler alert, in baseball, we kind of often do hit it to the same spot. So this is the next level of baseball that I think you'll be so excited to learn. Once you figure out the first, where do I stand? Be like, okay, this girl often hits it over here. We're going to move everybody just a little bit. All right. But for now, I hope that helps. I hope you can remember, where do I stand? And I hope that you are able to help your coach, help your teammates, because a leader on the field doesn't just make sure that they're standing in the right spot. They make sure the rest of their team is standing in the right spot. All right. If you're confused, watch it back or let me know, and I'll be happy to explain even further.